Hello everybody, welcome to ScottyDGaming. I'm ScottyD and today we're going to be playing like the sequel to one of my favourite games of all time. One of my favourite worst games of all time, Super Seducer 2. Now, when I played the first game, I was like, what the fuck am I even playing here? But you know what it is? It's an absolute laugh a minute. I've been on holiday for a week to Spain. I've been up for next to, well, more than 24 hours without sleep. Well, I've had a couple of hours sleep. I've literally got off the plane, got to the airport, got a taxi home, I've had something to eat, and now I'm playing this game. I got this game before I went away and I never got a chance to play it. So now I'm playing. I've been thinking about it all holiday. Good stuff, right? Now there's one thing I want to show you. When you boot up this game, I can't remember how you get into it. When you boot up this game, it gives you like a little intro. There it is. I found it because I really wanted to show you this intro because it's fucking hilarious. So we'll watch the intro and then I'll tell you a bit about my fucking holiday, right? Alright, let's go. Oh man, I'm so fucking into Super Seducing. I love it.
Hello and welcome to Super Seducer 2. We're back, bigger and better.
Oh,
I
what a
listened to
pimp.
your feedback and we've made a number of improvements. The first thing is ethnic diversity. We've got Asian characters, black characters, Arab characters, and even a Scottish guy. I also listened to female players' feedback, and now you can actually play levels from a chick's perspective.
Oh,
Finally,
amazing.
I'm joined by Charlotte.
Hi everyone, and I'm here to try and give a little bit of a female perspective on things. Hope you all enjoy the game.
Press start, and I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, this game is going to be the best game I've ever played. Now also, listen to the music in the background. Wait till he starts. Oh, he's going to take ages to start. He's going to prove us wrong. It reminds us of James Blake Retrograde. It's that type of music. It's pimping. Oh, you can just tell the production values went up. Right, so anyways, story mode. Posh, Totty versus Supermodel. Oh my god, we get to play as a woman sometime in this game. That'll be so easy to fucking play against a man because you'd just be like, I really quite fancy you want your dick sucked. And there you go, you've done it, you seduced them into bed. Piece of piss being a woman. It's hard out here for a bloke. Right. Posh Totty. She's just stepped off a yacht. Who the fuck? Where's he meeting these girls? But the Supermodel is just too sexy, the choice is yours. Goal, a number, sex, or kill your enemies. Oh my god, this is class. I kill them all. What is going on? Is this James fucking Bond? Don't tell me he's driving the tank.
I'm hungry, man. Let's go to the restaurant. It's my kumquat. Arthur, we fucked up the grass again, dude. Not looking good.
This guy's... This guy is genuinely living the fucking dream, isn't he? Oh, he's making fannies wet everywhere. Where did he get the food from? Oh, blue steel. Oh, he's giving her the fucking rape stare. He knows what he wants and he's gonna take it. Is he staring at the grandma or the woman? Haven't quite worked it out. Oh my god. The production values of this game is 10 times better than the first game. And oh my god, it's so fucking good. So what can we do? How to approach her? Catch her attention. No, sorry, before we actually go into this, I just need to tell you about my flight, right? So I decided to fly to Spain using Ryanair, right? Going there, supposed to fly at 9:30 in the morning. It was on a 4-hour delay, right? Anyway, I'm not bothered. I'm an easygoing guy. It doesn't bother me as long as I get there in the end, right? So on the taxi back, coming home, was speaking to the taxi driver. He was like, "Oh, put a claim in." He went, "My mate's just done it, and he got like fucking 800 quid back." I was like, "Eh?" But like, I've only paid like 350 quid. Sorry, 300 quid for 2 flights. Like, how can they give you more money back? He was like, "No, trust us, just do it." So I got back, went onto Ryanair's website, threw a claim in through their own website. I've just had an email back off them saying, "Oh yeah, your flight was delayed more than 3 hours. We're paying you back 700 quid." 700 quid, that's more than double what I paid for the flights. Winner, chicken dinner. So I'm in the fucking money. That's why I'm feeling so good. I've had an awesome holiday. Suntan to fuck. Fucking fanny everywhere. And I've pretty much got my holiday paid for because of a 4-hour delay, which wasn't even that bad because they gave you vouchers in the airport to cover your refreshments. Winner. Right, so how am I going to approach her, right? Catch her attention non-verbally. That's not going to work. Use the genius conversation starter from that YouTube guy. That's not going to work. Gaze into her eyes while beckoning her with your finger as if it's a penis. Oh, that is a winner. Go and tell her that she's caught your eye and you can join her. That's crap. Don't approach her at all. Eat a kumquat. I don't even know what a kumquat is, but I'm going to click that second because I want to find out what it is. This is definitely the right answer. Go on, son. Oh, he's going to get his dick out. Oh, that is even better. Go on, son.
Security? Security?
I hope he turns up behind her. Oh, he didn't.
Woo, yeah, man. You did it. You chose the very first red option in the game. Congratulations. Dumbass. Obviously you don't put your little finger through your trousers and wiggle it around like a dick.
I know you put your forearm through it. What? This guy's suddenly got full of himself, hasn't he? Like, in the first game he was like, "No, that's the red answer. That's not very good. Don't do that." Now he's calling you fucking dickhead and that. This guy gets a bit of money, thinks he's fucking Jesus Christ superstar. Right, so we need to eat a kumquat. What is that just a crumpet?
Okay, that's one possible ending. Yeah.
I mean, it just might not be your day to approach someone, and if you want to turn around and try again tomorrow, then so be it.
Yeah, I mean, she won't be there, but maybe someone else, or maybe just stay single forever. Never approach.
Well, what's meant to be is meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I finished it. No way.
That's one possible ending.
I fucked that.
Yeah.
Oh, skip this. We've seen this. Right, so what we're gonna do? Get her attention non-verbally. No, we need to use the genius conversation starter. Is that his own conversation starter?
And instead of spending your money on a game like this, hey, why don't you walk up to a pretty girl in the mall and say, hey, I don't know, I don't, just keep it cool, guys.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, this guy is completely trolling all of his trolls.
I was sure this one was going to work. I was absolutely certain. It was such a legendary piece of advice, you know? I was sure it would work.
But it didn't.
Oh my god. I wish, what's this guy? Richard? I forgot this guy's second name, Richard, but he did get loads of stick online for making the game. And he's just replied to some specific YouTube guy who I've never heard of before. I might have to Google him. Because he's put him in the game. Oh, yes. He should put... Now, it is. The reason why he probably never put my stuff in the game is, one, probably because he's never seen it at all. But because he's probably intimidated by my super seducing skills. Absolutely destroying fannies in wake of my presence. Right, I'm going to go for this one. Join her for a few minutes. Approach directly in front of her so she can't get away.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good to hear. Well, I'm very, very well. Listen, I was just sitting there, saw you, and thought I'd come and say hi.
Hello.
We're in there.
This is a direct way to start, and I think in this situation it's pretty cool. Whenever you're approaching a woman in front of her friends or in a public place, she would at least appreciate that you're very confident if you can go up and do it like that versus, you know, having a little weaselly way to do it.
Yeah, I think if you can show confidence from the get-go, that always puts you in a better position.
So we're getting...
Hi, I'm Lottie.
Lottie, like Charlotte, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Lovely to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Hello, are you ready to order?
Ooh, are we going to get in with a waitress? I'll have it. Oh, the option A is phenomenal. Everything on the menu sucks. Go back to my place. What would I say? This one, this is definitely the winning. It shows confidence.
Yeah, I'll have a slice of the cherry cake, and for the lady, she's going to be eating my dick. Yeah.
What?
Are you
for real? You
don't-
absolute pervert.
You don't like dicks?
I like dicks, but I definitely don't like
Yeah, I
your
knew
dick.
you liked it.
I really,
Babe,
really
come
don't.
on.
Can you
You
just
haven't
get off?
seen it?
No, I really don't want to see your dick ever.
Not
You
now.
are disgusting.
Somewhere.
Look at your smirk. You're actually just like a slimy
not a
pervert.
smurf.
Can you get off my table?
Yeah, yeah.
Just go.
Why are you screaming?
Shoot.
There's people.
Shoot.
There's people.
Get away, pervert.
These people know
go
me,
on.
chill.
Go on. Off. Off.
Well, yeah, women don't act like that. Love it.
This is just horrendous.
Bit of an unusual order, also wrong, yeah?
Yes, very wrong.
I don't know. Like, I like how he's added the lady's perspective in there to tell you that you're shit, but I just want to hear Richard's point of view because he's a fucking legend. Right, let's play it smart. Order a tea, cake, and something for her. Order tea, cake, shot for confidence. No, we're just gonna keep it smooth. This is the right answer.
So, do you already know what you would like?
I'm going to be naughty today. I'm going to go for the chocolate cheesecake.
Very nice.
And a lovely cup of tea, please.
Okay, and I'm gonna have the cherry cake, please, and English breakfast tea, but no milk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, he's in there.
What is the latest or earliest time that I can have champagne?
Oh.
I don't know, that's a question.
But if a guy came to sit with you, you wouldn't ask him to buy you champagne.
No, but if he offered me a glass of champagne at 5:30 in the evening, that's quite romantic. Or
Yeah.
just a straight espresso.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, it's Mahmoud. Oh, come off your phone. Yeah, fuck that. Ignore him. We're about to get fucking knee deep in some fanny.
Sorry about that, just someone messaging me. Let me put that on silent. I never do that. I never have my phone on when I'm talking to someone.
No, oh, it's understandable.
You know what? It's such a lovely day, and you're dressed amazingly. It's all summery, but it's got something to it, like a real interesting style you have.
Thank you.
Very nice.
It's really nice of you to say.
Well, it's true.
So, what do you do? I'd like to know more about Richard.
I keep wanting to see, what's he called? Richard De Souza? He's not though, is he? Right. I'm a mumble rapper. Definitely not. Marketing manager, I make YouTube videos, but that's shite. I work wonders in bed, that's amazing. Also, that's the truth. He works for a pharmaceuticals company, does he? Distract her and do the ring finger DHV routine instead. I don't know what that is, but I need to find out. I make enough to give you $500 right now if you'll come home with me. Right, I want to know what the DHV routine is.
Well, never mind that. Hang on, I just noticed your ring. That's quite interesting. Let me see.
Yeah, it's my grandma's.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Well, do you know
hideous.
something? There's this interesting thing that I heard about where they say that whatever finger you wear the ring on says something about your personality.
Okay, so
you wanna hear?
yeah, I do.
All right.
What do you think about me?
Well, the thumb, if you had the ring on that finger, the thumb is all connected to Greek mythology. So the thumb is Poseidon, and he was the only god that didn't live in Mount Olympus. So it's about strength and independence.
Okay.
So that's pretty interesting.
Right.
The second finger is Zeus.
Wow.
So obviously this is like power, decisiveness, leader, all of this stuff. Now, we do your one?
Yeah.
The next one is Dionysus. So it's the god of wine and fun and, you know, all of that
I
stuff.
like that. I really
Yeah.
like that. I
So-
am like a goddess
that you?
of fun. Yeah, I love being so much fun and I love wine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect then. So spot on. The next one, obviously, this is like the ring finger when you get married and stuff. So it's Aphrodite, obviously.
Oh,
so goddess of
love.
love and
Yeah, I like
all of that
that.
nice stuff. And then the final one, Aries, war. So you know these guys that have pinky rings and sometimes they're a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah,
you know,
fiery.
troublesome, fiery.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's that
stubborn
one.
actually.
So it worked for you then. Pretty
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah, and oh, you asked me my job, right? So, yeah, I'm doing this pharmaceuticals thing, and then I also make YouTube videos as well.
Really?
So, bit of
What YouTube videos?
yeah, you know, just all different kinds of videos. Put them on YouTube, try and get views, advertising, and all that stuff.
Wow. Very interesting.
Smashed it.
So this is one of those routines, and if she Googles it, she could find that it's a pickup routine, which is not good. However, having said that, it's quite interesting. You're talking about her jewelry and doing a little cold read, and it's kind of interesting. It basically
Where you wear the rings on your
Yeah.
fingers.
Do you wear a ring? None. Never.
What does that say about me?
You're a bitch.
Don't think I learnt that one actually.
Not on the
Ah, you only
ball.
say it if she has rings. There you go.
Okay.
Otherwise, you need a different routine.
Well, she's going to find out
Palm
because everyone
reading.
Googles it.
Palm reading is what I would do.
What if she knows how to palm read? And you say it
Fanny
wrong?
read. I'd read a fanny.
Why can't you just be honest? Why can't guys just be honest? How hard?
Yeah.
Hold on.
And what do you do for work?
Oh, well, I don't really need to work, but I do a
Obviously.
spot of acting.
Ah, lovely. You know,
Yeah.
something interesting I've noticed. I've met some actors, and they're always very interesting people because they're empathetic. And that's, I think it's
Absolutely.
because when they're acting, they have to portray all these emotions. So they just understand people and emotions. They can read
They
body
do.
language. And
Yeah, and that's what I love. I just love studying people and their nature. And it's a really good way to connect with people on a really deep level that not necessarily you can do in reality.
Yeah, and actors, they think they're kind of extroverts that wouldn't connect with people. But because of this, you can really
You can
get
feel
in
it
there,
and
yeah.
you can get the vibe. It's amazing.
excellent. It's a
Yeah.
very cool job, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to dip in and out, obviously.
Hey, do you recognise her in the car?
Yes, I do.
I think
Who is
I think
she?
it's that famous Russian model. What's her name? I don't know, but
God,
yeah.
she's beautiful, isn't she?
She is
not
beautiful,
bad.
aye.
Wow.
Who is she better than? my god. She's considerably better looking than the girl I'm talking to. But yeah, what I was going to say is, the girl that was giving advice there was like, why can't guys just be honest? Previously, I asked this girl to suck me dick, and she said, no, that's the worst thing you could ever do. Well, you want honesty, and that's what I'm doing it. Sorry, but I'm all about the brunettes, so see you later. And by the way, you fucking acting talks borders. I don't like, you don't have to work. Well, see you.
Ooh. You know what? I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to get her autograph quickly.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
back probably. Hang on.
Probably.
I'll be back
Yeah.
probably.
Right. Starstruck.
Go on, chase her. He's actually chasing her. Oh, I've failed. This guy is the last action hero, isn't he?
Stop! Oh.
Start humping the car. Ask for a lift to some far off place, pretend to be a cop. That's just cute and fuckable, and the car's pretty big, so should go bang in the car. Looks amazing, you didn't want to lose the chance to meet her. Tell your auntie's in hospital, you need to get the ASAP. Start humping the car.
I like your car.
Thank you.
It's a Mercedes. Yeah.
Yes,
Red one.
obviously.
Oh, go on, son.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's a proper dirty gremlin, isn't he?
Really?
Best pervert I've ever seen.
So immature.
Pet, you need to get a sense of humour. Right, what we're going to be. Pretend to be a cop. That could work out pretty well.
Is this your car?
Yeah?
You got license, registration?
Why you ask?
I'm an undercover cop,
Oh,
actually. We've been hearing reports about a girl in a red Mercedes who's transporting drugs across the border. She's hiding them in her pussy, so I'm going to need to check you. So if you'd like to get out of the car,
do you
we
want
can
me
do
to
this.
show you something?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, I have something for you.
What you got?
See that?
You're also an undercover cop.
Yep. So now what you need to do?
What the hell?
We were rehearsing, so now I will just go and
Immediately.
see you in the precinct, yeah?
Posh is an undercover cop.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
I'm a cop. Get down, Jenny. I'm a cop, you idiot. Right. I wonder if she's actually a cop or if that's just because you said that. Okay, so what do we need to do? We're going to have to play the smart route here. Be direct and say she looks amazing. You don't want to lose the chance to meet her. Bang.
Listen, I saw you in that place. And I just think you look amazing. I had to come and talk to you.
Thank you.
I didn't know I'd need to run 5 kilometers, but anyway, didn't want to miss the opportunity.
Did that work?
Cool,
It
that's the
did.
right option. Obviously, if you go to any great difficulty to talk to a woman, it's then strange to be really indirect. So, you know, if you had to cross the road or run through a crowd or run for, I don't know, 20 miles to speak to her.
You've got to make it worth it when you get there.
Anyway, my name's Richard.
My name is Marina.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you doing today?
Fine, and you?
Tired, but
Why?
what do you think? I've run 5 miles or kilometers or something.
Really?
Yeah, good cardio.
Good cardio, good
It's
training.
a long way.
Yeah, but that's nice. It's a nice place here for running.
Yeah.
She is actually stunning, isn't she? I think she's she sounds Polish or of that ilk. There's a girl at work that's Polish and just speaks like her. It's very nice. She needs to walk rather than drive. Oh, that could be quite good. I don't need a validator. That's no good. This one. Bang.
Listen, baby girl, I just noticed you're quite
Baby
pale
girl?
and a little bit chubby, so I think you should leave the car and
Don't
walk.
say that.
Get some
Bullshit.
exercise and
I will
sun.
run over your foot.
You know what? If you do that, it would be very painful for you.
What did you go and say that for? I thought he was going to be like, you should get out and go for a walk with us. Not call that fat and
Dude,
chubby.
how could you?
No, how could you? You did that. You brought that on yourself. Right, we want to do this.
I know you from somewhere. I've
Yeah?
seen you, I've seen you, I've seen you. I think I saw you on Crime Watch or America's Most Wanted or something like that, yeah? That was you, right?
Of course, that was
Oh,
me.
no, I know. It was that fails videos.
Also, that was me.
Yeah. Knew I'd seen you somewhere. Yeah, you have that memorable look.
This is a nice one because, you know, she expects that you're going to say that you recognise her from all her fancy modelling campaigns, but then you're turning it into a little bit of a playful joke, and it's a way to get the laugh quite early, which is always a great thing to do in the early stages.
Always, if you can make a woman laugh, it's the best thing you can do, in my opinion.
But not
Ooh, drop knowledge bombs.
No, that's a no-no.
Marina, I've got an intuition about you immediately. Do you want to
Tell
hear
me.
it? I think that you're very tough and independent, and so it's hard for people to get to know you.
Oh, don't say that.
that
Probably,
right?
yes.
Yeah, but that with people that you're close to, your good friends, family, you're actually very warm and open and kind.
Yep, you're
that
right.
right?
Yes, good intuition.
I can just feel it.
That's devastating. Don't ever say that, lads. Don't ever go in with that. You'll seem like a right pussy. Don't ever ask if someone's a good girl or a bad girl. That's just terrible. Because every girl's a bad girl. Does she like it in the pussy or ass? You don't need to ask that either, because once they get into bed with you, they're getting in both. So it's not either or, it's both. What's more numerous? The men she slept with or the books she's read? What's hard? Oh, I think she could. I need to say this.
I've got a great question. Wonderful question.
Ask
You ready?
me. Yes.
Do you prefer it in the pussy or in the ass?
Oh, you're disgusting.
Yeah. You like it? You ready, babe?
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
do
yeah.
He's getting in. Go on, get in.
I'm gonna drive.
You gonna drive?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Let's go.
driving. Yeah.
Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well.
This guy is just hitting all of the
No
pop culture
questions,
references.
surely, no?
No, not all right.
No?
Never, in fact.
Fuck's sake.
What the fuck? He's gonna get decapitated by this fucking big black dude. That is a tune though, isn't it? Mia. Bad girls. Right. We're gonna be properly here. Spontaneous or boring? Oh, cats or dogs? I can't think of a more boring question.
I've got a question, right? So I could intuit something, but now I've got to ask. Are you boring or spontaneous?
I'm spontaneous. Do
Yeah?
you believe there are people who will tell I'm boring? Yes.
Yes, I
No,
would.
but you were very, immediate that you're spontaneous. What's something very spontaneous that you've done?
Well, actually, I stopped here in the middle of the road.
Talk to me.
To a guy running after my car. That was spontaneous.
I guess it was, yeah.
This is the best possible option, and, you know, in this situation, it is a very spontaneous situation. You know, you've run off to the car, talking to her, and you want to suggest going somewhere right there and then. So her being spontaneous would be good. And most people would agree that they're spontaneous rather than being boring.
I don't think anyone would admit to being boring.
Are you spontaneous or boring?
I can be spontaneous, I think would be my answer to that one.
Excellent. What have you been up to today?
Hold on, right? I like how we completely fucked off that blonde bird at the start and no one had anything to say about it. But then again, I suppose if you're not really that interested, then just tough. I mean, she was the best at the time, and then something better came along, so you chose the better thing. You can't really blame anyone for that, can you? Let's do it.
Actually, I was in the gym. I just finished my training.
Do you always... So you're a supermodel, so you need to look like this in the gym, or you did it afterwards?
You mean my makeup?
Yeah, all the makeup, the sexy
What's wrong
dress.
with...
And makeup's great, but I just think if you're working out and you've got...
I was born like this. No, I'm kidding. I'm just have some other plans after my training.
Ah, so you're going somewhere super glamorous now?
Super glamorous.
Yeah.
I'm going to have my cold pressed juice now.
Damn. Maybe let's just sit in the car because girl drivers. Ooh, gonna slag girl drivers off. Let's not do that. Say something about cold pressed pussy juice. That is devastating. That's so devastating. I'm not even gonna pick it. I've got 20 minutes. I'll pay for the juice. You pay for the gasoline. That's a really good one. Bang. This is the best answer.
Yeah, I love cold pressed juice. It's better than just the normal fresh juice, and that's better than the packet juice, right?
Of course.
Very nice. Well, I tell you what, I'll buy the juices if you pay for the gasoline. What do you say? I'll come with you.
Great idea.
Damn.
So this is an interesting one, and whenever you try to suggest something, some kind of date or going somewhere, if you suggest it like this, I'll pay for the juice, you pay for the gasoline, it's much easier to say yes. If you say, can I come with you to the juice bar, it's a little bit weaker, and she's often going to say no, even if she might otherwise have agreed. What do you think?
Yeah, and you're also elongating the date by suggesting there's longevity and paying for the gasoline. You're going to go further on in the day.
Nice one.
No, I think what she said there is just a load of shit, right? Basically, the reason why that works is because whenever you're dealing with a girl, don't ask them questions. Sorry, you ask them questions to get to know about them. But whenever it involves a decision making, you don't let them make the decision. You are there to make the decisions. You're going there, here, I'm going on a date with you and I'm taking you here, I'm taking you there. Don't ask them where they want to go. If you've got a girlfriend, yeah, ask them where they want to go and stuff. When you're on a first date, you're like, yeah, we're going there, I'm going to take you there, you're going to do this, that, and then we're taking you back home for an absolute fanny blasting. There you go. Jobs are good.
All right, shall we go?
Okay, get in.
Don't mind if I do.
You're the dominant one. You've got to remember that.
Nice.
Thank you.
Cool. So which juice bar were you going to?
I was going to the new one in the center, you know it? I don't remember the name.
I'm not sure, but you know what? There's a place, it's not too far, I think, but it's in a beautiful location. You might even say romantic. It's by the lake. Have you been to that one?
No, I have never been there.
Let me find it on
Do you
the
know
map.
the address? Because I don't know how to go there.
No, but if I put it in, juice bar, lake juice or something. Yeah, there it is.
Like juice.
See? This one.
Okay.
So you just go there and then there and then there.
Really,
So
not
it's-
far away.
Yeah, it's not far. You want to try it?
Okay, let's try this one.
Don't look at it like that. It looks like... Look at... Oh my god. It's like a fucking lion looking at a fucking deer. Look at how he's looking at her as if he wants to eat her. Now, don't get us wrong. He does most definitely want to eat her. But in the sexual sense, not in the actual cannibalistic sense. Did you know that 93% of girls masturbate in the shower? I didn't know about that, right? But I don't know how many girls masturbate in the shower. But I couldn't really put a figure on it. But I'll tell you, close to over the last 6 months, I would say 100% of my wanks were in the shower. It's just a fucking amazing place to have a wank. You know what I mean? Get the shower head on the fucking bell end and just blast one out of the fucking tiles. No better. Near cleaning up to do. It's just a fucking win-win. Right, what we got next? After training, there's nothing better than a massage. Don't say, nah, maybe. Tell her that you want to get to know her intimately. Text a female friend to call. What the hell? These are really, really... You want to build trust. Oh, I've just realised, I haven't noticed if this has said this previously, but it gives you like a guide on what you're trying to do. You want to build trust here. Text a female friend to call. I don't know where that's going to get us. That's a bit ambiguous. We're going to say that because it's the least sexual one.
You know, I go to the gym too, sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, and my favourite thing is after the gym, when all your muscles hurt and you're tired, is a nice massage. Do you like massages?
Yeah, I believe that everyone likes massage.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You know what? I've been told I give very good massages.
Really?
Yeah. I'll just give you a 3-second taste. You ready?
Be careful.
Just a little
Yeah, it's really so relaxing.
bit. Good, yeah?
Yeah, good.
Well, I'm not too sure about that.
I feel now relaxed enough to have a...
Don't be too relaxed, you'll sleep.
Okay, we should drive.
Alright, let's go. So straight here.
Okay, I see.
And then
Maybe
turn
that would
right.
work. But in a car, it's a bit awkward giving someone a
There are
massage in a
different
car.
ways,
Like,
obviously, to initiate physical contact, and most guys have a problem kind of bridging that gap between nothing and kissing. And a nice way to do that is like a little massage just for a few seconds, not lingering and becoming creepy and odd, but just a few seconds to give a taste and then take it away. And obviously, a massage is not generally thought of as a sexual thing, so it should be okay.
you reckon? I don't know if our mate Richie Rich. Not sure if I 100% agree with you there. Like, don't get us wrong. If you're on a date or you're about to go on a date, well, this guy's technically on a date now. You know what I mean? He's alone with a lass. You can tell there's some romance there. Like going on that first date. Like when you're talking, a little bit touching on the knees and stuff, or like when you're laughing, like it just comes natural. You know what I mean? I can understand with some people it might not come natural, and it will be really, really difficult to, like you said there, which was right, to bridge the gap between no contact and kissing, because to jump from fucking nothing to 100 is just like, you can probably catch her off guard. But then again, sometimes that's the best. Just jump out the bushes. That's my advice. If you want to bridge the gap from fucking nothing to kissing, or even more, just jump out the bushes. Get in there, son. Make sure it's naked or with a trench coat on and open. Oh, we've got subtitles and nothing happening.
So where is it?
Oh,
I think it was here.
Really?
Yeah, it must have shut down. Now they've got this Coca-Cola place over there. Maybe.
Or maybe
know.
you planned this.
Oh, he's being deceitful. This is railroading me into something that I didn't think was going to happen. It's caught me off guard. Lots of girls have a fantasy of sex in public spaces. I think everybody does. Because it's very, very naughty. But she already knows that, so let's not say that. Tell her no and that you're very honest. Yes, you've got to do that. Because that's like, he's going to say that in a joking way. He's not going to say it in like a sincere way.
So how come it's not here anymore?
Marina, look, I'll tell you something about me. I'm very honest. So if I intended to bring you to a place with no juice bar, and I knew that there was no juice bar there, I would tell you. But honestly, I really thought it was here. Haven't been here for a while, and I guess it shut down. But we could just take a minute and enjoy the beautiful place, yeah? And then maybe go for juice somewhere else.
Well, actually, it's a really good place.
I'm glad you like it. in this moment, only honesty will work, and I think it would be
Yes.
unattractive to be overly apologetic.
Exactly.
But being honest, obviously, is good.
I think honesty is
Never
always the best
apologise.
policy.
It's not. There she is again. There she is again. Off on our fucking honesty is the. It's not. It's not. Not all the time. Honesty is not the best policy. Because if you just rocked up to a last and went, actually, by the way, the only reason I'm approaching you is because, like, I'm blue ball to fuck. I'm full of cum and I just want to fucking dump it in you. And then never see you again. That's not going to get you anywhere. Well, it might with some slags, but very, very small percentage. I would say first dates or when you're approaching girls for the first time, it's not honesty that gets you anywhere. It's the bullshit. You've got to be full of the bullshit. But then again, saying that, or on the flip side, if there's someone that I've really liked and I've like wanted to be in a proper relationship with them, but then again, that's not on the first date. That's after knowing them for a bit. I would say honesty is the best policy. Like, don't make yourself to be something that you're not, because if you're going to be with them for a long time, then they've just got to understand what you're getting. Like with my lass at the minute, from day one, I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna be me. I want to talk about fanny blastings, getting smashed, destroying fanny lips and everything. She's just gonna find out who I really am, and she's gonna have to deal with it. My lass didn't even like people swearing before she met me. Now she's just come to accept it and come to accept how absolutely filthy I am, and that's why in that scenario, honesty is the best policy. But maybe not if you're just trying to get in there for a shag. Maybe not. Just lie yourself into the knickers. The best way.
You know, I used to come here when I was young, feed the ducks, the swans.
And now, when you are not young anymore?
Now I'm too busy, so...
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
Right, tell her. This is the crux. This is what's going to get us. Some wet vagina. Start trying to grope her and tell you that she knew she was a slut when you saw her. Fuck the juice bar and come to my house for juice. Ask if she wants you to go down on her. Fucking hell. This is wow. It's gonna have to be that one. Cause when I read that, I thought he meant like come to my house for some man juice, but he might actually mean juice. But because I want to see what happens, I want to see him go down on this last.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I'll tell you what I can do for you. You ready for this, darling? I'm gonna go down on you. Right here, right now.
Darling, wait a second. I need
Go
to
on.
listen
You
to
cleaning?
first.
Oh, I should get the pepper spray out.
Yeah, it's matter. You
Should have fucking
What's going
gun.
on, babe? It's a gun.
turn back.
It's a gun. It's not a wet wipe. What do you mean turn?
You have 3 seconds to turn.
All right.
One,
Wait,
two, three, otherwise I'm gonna kill you. And
What's she doing,
don't
darling?
turn back until I let you.
Hello?
Who the hell is this girl?
Can I turn? This is not comfortable, baby. Darling, I'm thirsty. Are you there?
She's gone, man.
What if I need toilet? Totally inappropriate, I would say.
Disgusting.
What? It was disgusting that she pull a fucking gun out on us. Who is this girl? Is she the female 007? But then again, she wouldn't be the female 007 because 007's a rapist. If she was the female 007, she'd like... Well, he would be wearing her as a hat. That's the politest way I can put it. Start trying to grow... We know what's going to happen if that happens. She's going to pull out a gun for some reason. Like, who has fucking guns? What country is this set in? Right, we're going to fuck the juice bar. We'll come to my house.
Marina, I've got a radical idea.
Radical. Tell me.
Yeah. So get this. Juice bar's not here.
Obviously.
So, we could go to the Coca-Cola place, but no, we don't really want that. We could go and try and find another juice bar, but I tell you what, I've got a juice machine. I've got oranges, pineapples, maybe I've even got some mangoes. So why don't we go to my place and I'll make us some delicious juice. What do you say?
So your place?
Mm-hmm.
For juice?
Just the juice.
Well, okay.
Excellent.
Look
Nice
at the
one,
smile on
third
this guy's
option.
face.
Obviously, it is very bold, but you've already got some indicators of interest. She does want juice. You got the juice. Why not?
Look,
She
there's
wants
nothing wrong
to.
with being bold and confident. That's nothing to, you know, to stop. It's an attractive quality. Good luck.
And that's another thing. That's another thing. Does this girl ever look at the camera? Every time she's talking, she's looking somewhere in the fucking distance. It's hilarious. Oh, you should be. You're looking at camera 2 when you should be looking at camera 1, and you're looking at camera 1 when you should be looking at camera 2. She's not too professional. But that would work, I suppose. Like I say, you got to tell them what they're doing. Don't ask them what they're
You know,
doing.
one of the things I like most in life is how you can make small decisions and it just changes your life in a completely unexpected but exciting way. Yeah, like today, how we met.
Yeah, I don't know where you're leading to, but I need to tell you. If I'm coming to a house, I'm just coming to have juice.
Juice.
Not sex.
Not sex.
Juice.
Tasty juice.
Anyway, you should remember that I just come out of my kickboxing class.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just juice, baby. That's all you're getting. I'm not a slut. I'm not that fruity. It's harder to get me into bed. You could play that game. So like you're playing. I didn't like to play games. I'm easy. I'm like. I didn't play. How else can I say it? I didn't play games. I'm easy. You can get me into bed on the first night. You can get me into bed in the first 3 minutes if you want. Right. What's next? Tell her that if she doesn't have sex with you, she won't ever see her family again. She'll get them back in pieces. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the best answer in the world.
Of course you're gonna come back with me.
He's going all Hannibal Lecter on her.
You'll never see your family again. You're going to get them back in little pieces. And I'm going to eat their liver and their kidney and roast it and marinate it.
Mate, she's gone.
And
Shouldn't honestly take this seriously.
No.
Good.
I've just noticed as well, do you know whenever you get the bad option, it's always her 2 henchmen that's got you either locked up or they're going to like do something bad to you. It's so strange. This guy, like I've said before in the first game, this guy's got to be. It's a character he plays. This isn't really him. I'm confident of that. It's kind of like Sacha Baron Cohen in this character Ali G. He's got so many of those traits that that's what this guy is, and I respect him for it. I'm using you for your juice recipes, nothing more than that. Don't be so presumptuous. That's pretty funny. Nah, but don't respect whatever decisions you make. That's no good. It is pretty good, but D's are what you want.
You know what? You got me all wrong.
Huh?
I just knew that you would have amazing juice recipes. I think you know your stuff when it comes to juice. So I wasn't thinking sex at all. Nothing like that. Nothing, no flirting, no kissing, no holding hands, not even sitting too close. Definitely not sex. Just juice. Very, very tasty.
He's gone on a bit like.
Okay, deal.
Okay? I need to shake?
No?
Go on, touch your
No
hands.
touching. Okay, no touching. I respect you.
Yeah, that's what, a bit too much. Maybe later, when you know me better.
What do you think?
Nice one. That's the correct choice. Again, it's quite playful, but it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek. So she does get the idea that there's still this undercurrent of sexual tension.
Yeah, she should know this is just a little joke and it's quite funny.
Yes, it is.
You very thirsty?
Mhm.
I'm super thirsty. Look, that juice is not going to cold press itself. Let's get out of here.
Okay, let's go.
How intensely blue are her eyes, and it like perfectly matches her pale skin. It's very sexual. 21 minutes later, perfect. She's touching herself. I touch myself.
Here you go.
I want you to know.
Thank you.
This is orange and pineapple.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Had it for the first time in Singapore.
I'm trying it for the first time now.
Oh, cool. Well, tell me what you think.
Really nice, refreshing.
You're good, right?
Yeah, when it's hot outside, it's perfect, I believe.
What's your favorite juice?
Actually, my favorite is tomato juice.
Tomato?
Yeah.
I do like
Bloody-
tomato
Bloody
juice.
Mary, yeah, with vodka.
And after Bloody Mary, when you have some hangover, it's perfect tomato juice.
Ah, very nice. Cool. You know what's very good? In tropical countries, when they have all the different fruits, you can have dragon fruit, sour sop, like all kinds of crazy fruits.
Sounds so nice, tropical countries.
Yeah. Do you like to travel?
Yeah.
Oh, she's giving him the stare. That is hot. I'm actually full-blown semi now, just looking at her face. That's the face of, you're gonna get some. If you're ever, I don't care whereabouts in the conversation you think you are, if you're on a date with a girl, or you're out with a girl, and she looks at you like that, you're getting fanny lips wrapped around your cock. I'm just telling you, that is what you're looking for. That's the goal. Well, that's not the goal, but that's the leading up to the goal. Oh my god, I'm aroused just talking about it. I'm going out the night. I'm going out the night. No, I'm not, because I've got a girlfriend. I'm going out to my lasses tonight. Right, what we got? Come on, let's get our head back in the game. Find out about our passions. Use Baxter's 3 criteria routine. Nah, we're not doing none of that bullshit. We are aiming for the target. Use Adam Lyon's bad sex. No. Don't find out about our passions. This is what we're talking about. That's another thing you can use, right, when you're with a girl, is if you're conscious about the language that you're using, use words like, oh, what's your passion? I've completely lost my train of thought, but you know, like words that are kind of associated with sex. Gets the fanny wet.
Marina, what's something you're really passionate about in life?
You want to know?
Yeah, of course.
To tell you the truth, photography is my passion.
Ah,
It's not
the
just
most
my
boring
job,
thing
it's
ever.
just where my heart belongs to. I love to tell the story. I like to show my body through the camera, and I love people watching me, and I love people seeing me in magazines and everywhere. I love this attention, and I believe that I can show them the person that I am, and always to tell some story.
And it's always different, right? Because you have different looks and different emotions.
Yeah, and that's perfect. You can always be a different person. One day you are an angel, and the next day you are a devil.
Wow. But you never forget who you are for real.
Oh, yes, well, of course. I always remember who am I, but my favorite role is actually the role of devil.
Oh.
Yep.
A lot of the time it's very good to just get someone to talk about something that they enjoy. So that might not be their job, it might not be food, it might not be travel, but every person has something that they're passionate about and that they love to talk about.
And when you're talking about something that you're passionate about, you're often your most attractive, I find. Don't you think?
Definitely, yeah. Expressive and smiling and energetic, yeah.
Right, wait there. I've just paused the game there, right? When I unpause this, check out the girl to the left of Richard on the floor. She is the most uncomfortable girl, most uncomfortable position I've ever seen. She's like lying on a hard floor in a fucking red dress. Watch this. Look at her. What's she doing? Oh, I've broke the game. It did this in the first game. If you paused it. There we go.
You said you do some, what was it, Thai boxing? Or...
Now it was kickboxing.
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 You know what is it?
Yeah, that's
What's
the
the
one...
difference between kickboxing and Thai box?
You're testing me.
Kickboxing.
Okay, so Thai boxing is where
You can knee, elbow, everything.
kick, punch, but you can also elbow.
Right.
So it's awful, and knee and all of that stuff.
You want to see real kickboxing in your life?
Yeah, I think I saw it. Yeah,
You
I've
want
seen
to
it.
try?
With you?
Yes.
In this dress?
I've seen Jean-Claude
Yes.
Van Damme's kickboxer. I know
These
everything there is to
In
know.
these heels.
Sounds great. Yeah, show me something.
Let's start. You ready?
I was born ready.
Just punch her in the face.
Even readier.
Let's start.
Okay.
Oh, the thing is though, right? If you ever get into a situation like this, sometimes I've really got to curb my competitive side, because I'll just be like, "Are you ready?" And she'll be like, "Yes," and I'll just fucking give her a head kick, knock her out, bang. Oh, sorry, but I thought you said you were a good kickboxer, and I've just knocked you out. So that's how it goes. Little thing on that. I don't know if I told you the story in the first playthrough, but when I was in the early days of my last, she was like, "Oh, I play this game on PS1 called Speed Freaks," and I was like, "Oh, I've never played it, but I'll get an emulator and we'll play it, relive your childhood memories." So I downloaded it and played it 2-player. She was like, "Oh my god, it's the best thing, it's bringing back my whole childhood memories. Come and play 2-player." I was like, "Oh, I'll play 2-player." I fucking destroyed her, lapped down everything, just completely crushed her childhood, because I'm sorry, like, I know that's your favourite childhood game, but you're not winning, like, I've absolutely destroyed you. Get on my level, biatch! Right, so what we're doing. Do soul gazing to connect with her. I don't know what that is, but it sounds intense. This is it! This is what I was saying! Knock her out to show your masculinity.
Yeah. Wait, let me show you something. You
know
ready?
what
Go on.
I know loads of stuff. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Wata. Hadouken! Yeah,
that?
you like that?
Go on, knock her out.
That's not kickboxing.
It's not? Oh, maybe I don't really know then. But what I do know is...
Headbutt. Oh, yes! You legend!
Yeah! Look at you now, you stupid fuck, eh?
Look at you now, you
Flawless
stupid.
victory! Ha ha ha!
This guy's a legend. He even got the Mortal Kombat toasty.
This one, I'm gonna, go out on a limb and say that it's probably a no-no for
Yeah.
many reasons.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there, surprisingly.
Legal, moral,
Yeah, there's a long list of reasons.
religious.
And hence it's red.
It's clearly the best option. I didn't care what you're talking about. Have a little spar and then judo throw her onto the couch. That's nice. Keep calling her a slag to provoke her. As funny as that is, that's definitely not the right one. We're going to have a little spar and we're going to throw her onto the couch, because that's a nice way to get intimate.
So, let's learn some techniques.
Let's just try.
You're already ready?
Yeah? Got you.
That's not the perfect kickboxing.
That's not perfect. All right, let's try something else. You ready? Watch this one. 3 steps. 1, 2, and then...
Go on, son.
Cool, the right option in this case, but obviously do not try this at home. I'm highly trained in the arts martial, so I could do this effectively, but the point to mention is that, to bridge that gap between the non-physical to the physical, you've got dancing, you've got massage, you've got just, getting closer, a little play fighting, tickling, all of this stuff does it. So.
Yeah, I would say watch where you're throwing her, potentially, if you're going to be making this a regular occurrence, but...
Not on a spiked bed or...
Yeah. Maybe not.
Can you fight? Do you do any?
Yeah, I can do judo, actually.
Amazing.
Watch out.
What the?
What's Bruce Lee's favourite drink? Water! Oh, get in there, son.
This is mad. We're only just mad.
That's true. But I don't know about you, but to me, everything just feels really right.
Oh my god, he's in there. She's even got that dirty look on her face where it's like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Try to beat your sex speed run record. Does that mean we're gonna go for an all-nighter? Get her to sign a contract. This is it, right? Wait there. Sorry, I've just seen this, right? In this day and age, we live in a world full of fucking cretins. And the whole thing about, oh, you need to have consent. You need to get consent. Yeah, consent there, consent everywhere. No, you didn't. Listen, take it from me. Only fucking punk-ass little bitches fucking ask consent, because consent happens in a natural, organic manner. You don't just get on top of a girl in this situation and go, oh, by the way, is it alright if I fuck you? You don't. Because if you're touching her, it doesn't have to be verbal. It doesn't have to be explicit. Consent can be implicit. So, yeah, no, you didn't. It's organic, natural. Don't make it a robotic contract thing, because then that takes the whole fucking thing out of it. I fucking hate all that talk about, oh, consent, it's rape. It's not. It's not. And fuck yourself. Right, so let me get that off my chest. What we're going to go for. Say that is so cool that you are both sober and she's spontaneous and not bored. Oh, we could use what she said earlier to beat her. This is going to be the right one.
You know what's cool? It's the daytime, we're not drunk, so we have this real connection. Yeah?
Right.
So this is
Nice.
one of those situations where she could see it as either weird and something that shouldn't happen, or if you paint it as something cool and spontaneous and interesting and different and happening for the right reasons, then she's more likely to see it that way too. But if you kind of let the doubt go too long, then she might just say, this is weird, what are we doing?
Yeah, you need to be confident with your actions for sure.
Definitely. Tell her that that's happening. Just get her told. Choose for Marina. What? No, obviously. No one. No, I did. Nah. Nobody in the right mind on this planet would get into this position and then choose to leave. You just wouldn't. No way, Jose. If you do, I'm just going to put this out there. If you do ever get to this stage with a lass, as long as you're feeling it, don't get us wrong, you might get to this stage with a lass and think, fuck me, what am I doing? She's an absolute hideous mess. Or, I don't know, she's just not your type. Still, don't leave. Don't leave. I don't care if she looks like Jabba the fucking Hutt. If you're in there about to get fucking balls deep, just do the job. Be a man. Be a man. Have sex. Go on. Hand up the skirt.
Nice one. Obviously the perfect choice. Best choice in the game. Well done.
It
Thank you
is.
for helping.
I'll tell you.
Great, yes. Well, it's absolutely a woman's prerogative. Whatever you choose, as long as it's your decision and you're happy with it, that's great.
Do I get to see it? Super, just say, lads, look at that.
This is a direct way to start, and I think in this situation it's
How do I
pretty cool.
pause this guy?
Whenever you're approaching a woman in front of her friends or in a public place,
Explore
she would at least
26%.
appreciate that you're very confident.
Right, tell you what,
if
wait
can
there.
Go up and do it like that versus, you know, having a little weaselly way to do it.
Yeah, I think if you can show
I
confidence from the
can't
get-go, that always
figure out how
puts
to
you in a
shut this
better
guy up.
position.
Right, we're just... Oh, it's going through all the
Choose the latest or
choices.
earliest
Okay,
time
right,
that
tell you
I
what, we're
can
going to go
have
to main menu.
champagne.
There you go, man. First level in the game. I'm a professional at this shit. I am the Super Seducer. I need to find out. Wait there. I want to get the credits right. I need to find out what this guy's called. Ah, Richard La Ruina. De La Ruina, isn't it? Richard La Ruina. That's his name. Yeah, so there we go. There you had it, lads. I'm a professional at this shit. As you can see, you're going to get my advice. Also, Richard's advice. So if you follow this, then you will just be covered in fanny butter for 90% of your existence on this planet. And that is a good way to go. So hope you enjoyed the episode, lads. I'm going to be smashing this game because it's a fucking laugh. And if you look here, right? Story mode. Goal, a number, sex, or kill your enemies. Well, obviously I got the sex on that one, right? Maybe if I followed the blonde girl, I would get a number. How the hell would I kill me enemies? I was driving about in a tank at the start of the episode. Maybe I'm going to have to replay these. He's massively fleshed out the episodes compared to the first game. He's done himself an absolute solid. And I'm excited to play the rest. Right, lads, hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next episode for more absolute fanny destroying. See you there, lads.